Good afternoon, everyone. My name's Joey. Hope y'all hear me. It's kind of windy. Again, been a windy start to the fall for sure. I mean, it's not been nothing drastic, no trees blowing down or anything crazy, but it's definitely been breezy. Almost every day seems like. Josie, she's up there in her room right now. She did have a little bit of an issue this morning somehow. She had a t-shirt on with a hoodie on over that, and she was in her room, and I heard her start crying, and I went over to check on her. I was like, what's wrong? She's like, oh, I hurt my arm. And I was like, how'd you hurt your arm? And I'm thinking maybe she fell or hooked it on something or something. She's like, oh no, it's just hurting. And she was holding under her armpit, and I was like, well, let me take this hoodie off. So I took the hoodie off, and she kept holding under her armpit, and I raised it up, and she looked like she had a bee sting. I said, well, I don't know, look like something's beachy, baby. Oh, she's frustrated. I took her shirt off and threw it inside out. Had a yellow jacket inside it. Now, how in the world a yellow jacket got up inside her shirt, inside that room? I'm not sure, but I'm thinking maybe it must have. Fall time yellow jackets get really bad around here. I don't know how it is where you guys are from, but around here it seems like they get aggressive, and they're just really aggravating during the fall time here. But I'm just gonna show you guys this brush pile almost burnt completely up. These logs have actually burned up better than I thought they would. It's super breezy, and there's leaves blowing around everywhere, so I'm not really adding anything to it, but I am trying to keep it soaked up and keep getting as much of those big logs are burned as I can. It's down to everything's manageable except for that one right now. If I can get it burning too, then it'll be small enough pieces, it'll be manageable. Been kind of peeling with that this morning, keeping it going. Last night was the first full night that the little piggies stayed without mama, and they perfectly content. I don't want to make too much noise because I want to get them going. If y'all can make them out or not. They're laid up against that fence over there. They're all sleeping. And that little runt is going back and forth in between the two. She can squeeze out. She's figured out she can squeeze out the fence now. So even putting that board up on that gate don't keep her in. She can squeeze. She's figured out she can go through that fence. So she's just going back and forth. She'll go over here. Like right now, she's in there with Bella. And when Bella comes out and moseys around outside, she'll go through the fence and go over there with her brother and sisters. And she'll stay over there for 30 minutes to an hour or something other, and then she'll go back over to Bella. So she's just going back and forth. What? Yeah, somebody's munching on Halloween candy still. I be glad the candy's gone. It's been a lot of candy. She's not been eating good last couple of days either because she's been staying full of candy, which I know is my fault. But yeah, your belly's full of candy and sugar monsters. Sugar monsters in your teeth and sugar monsters in your belly. Yeah, sugar monsters everywhere. I think we're gonna go up here and see. I thought about trying to build some kind of stand, like a milking stand almost, because I do want a milking stand for the goats here, because I'm going to try to eventually milk the goats whenever they do have babies. And I thought about making a stand, but looking at the heads of the sheep, wait a minute, I don't know if that would, I don't know if you can get it tied enough on their necks for them to still not slip their heads out. Their heads are like super small. Sit you guys right here. So I don't know. I'm just gonna go down here and.
You see the girl right there?
Yeah, I see it.
And the
I'm just gonna go down here and wrestle that black ewe down and try to cut her hair. She won't stand still. The white ones kind of stand still, but the white ones don't need it so much right now. So it's just like trying to cut hers is just like trying to cut a big wad of cotton balls or something. It's just a real thick. It ain't got into that hairy, stringy stage of length, and when they get in that longer stage, you can cut it a lot better. You can just get right in there and clip it. She's not got to that point yet. The black one is, but the black one won't stand still. So I'm just going to wrestle her down. The white one, I think, once she gets up there, she don't like the clip of the clippers, but it don't do that when they're in that hair stage. It don't make that much of a noise. So I'm going to see if we can't wrestle that black one down and shear a little bit of its hair off. I mean, I know I can do it, so I just don't want to sit there and hold her, and if there are other animals will leave me alone. But we'll catch up with y'all here in just a minute down there. Yeah.
Black one to come here. One down yet.
So Andy won't get close to you. I don't like it. You went over to lay down. Well, looks like I might have to go get some feed. She's not letting me catch her. Not even close. I got to touch her once. She knows something's up, I think.
What are you doing? You sit down a little bit. to make it in the square. Oh. Where is you? I need this thing back. You say cheese, Papa.
Cheese. Well, I ain't gonna say that was any easier than it was last time. If anything, it might have been a little bit harder. We got her trimmed up. She seems like maybe she's in heat. And Andy was, we had problems with Andy. Andy knocked Josie down as soon as we come in here the first time before I went and got the feed to catch her. So he was chasing her around and different things. He's sitting over there. He's not looking happy, just sitting there eyeballing us. He's probably mad because I whacked him in the head a couple times. He might have got punished a little bit. But that's got her probably. That white one still got a little bit of time, but I may wind up trying to get her butt a little bit just in case, because Andy was kind of chasing her a little bit too, but he was chasing more of the black one. So maybe, I do know I've seen on different videos and stuff talking about, if they are super, if they're needing a haircut, it kind of hinders them a little bit on getting bred. It can get in the way. So, but the black one, she's good and clear now. I got trimmed around her pretty good. I may just wind up grabbing hold of that white one. Now, the white one will stand still a little bit while she's eating. So I might be able to, I've already trimmed around her tail a little bit. So I may trim around her tail just a little bit while she's eating or something this evening. Let's see how she does. But yeah, Andy's. I've had to watch Andy. He's Josie worries about Bubby, but it's Andy. Bubby just does it by accident. Andy's got to where he's doing it on purpose. And if he keeps that up, I mean, if I get more ewes from this one, he might have to go somewhere, or I can just get a fresh buck. That way I can breed the ewes I get from these, add to my herd. So we'll get y'all here in a minute. I got some feed over here. I went ahead and brought enough to tempt her, to catch her, and then I brought some to feed them too. So we're gonna go ahead and feed them. I'm gonna feed them and just see if I can maybe trim around that white one's tail. I don't know if she'll let me or not, but we'll see. All right. Well, I've got behind tonight. Spent some time with the new neighbors tonight, getting to know them. They come out and visited for a little bit and showed them all the animals and everything. They enjoyed the little piggies. They loved Gary. They checked out Gary more than anything. Amazed by how big he was. I'll show you these little piggies real quick. So y'all can see the runt's over here right now eating. But this be night 2 of weaning, and they're doing perfectly fine. Every time I open this gate up, though, they do run out. They actually don't try to go over to Bella, though. They just want out. So I guess that's all right. Bella seems to be doing perfectly fine without them. She's not really. I think she's kind of relieved, I guess. If you guys can see her over here or not. See, it's got dark on me. No, it ain't showing up on here. Anyway, it looks like I can see pretty decently through the screen here. Better than I can actually see out of the screen. But she's over eating it. Like I said, the runt's still going back and forth. But it looks, I mean, honestly, it almost looks like she's starting to dry up. So she may have been done with them anyway. Like I said, I know she'd been trying to wean them herself somewhat. So she may be done. Like I said, it looks like she's drying up. Hey, the sheep was a no-go. She didn't. I think I had them pretty excited from doing the black one, but yeah, she wasn't having anything to do with the shears, so I didn't get that done. I may try her again in the morning or tomorrow evening one. Josie's flipping the lights. She's playing. Granny got her a new solar flashlight, and she's playing with that flashlight. Get out of the barn, so it's actually a little bit more light. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Said, catch catching up on the piggies a little bit, seeing how they're doing. Dogs know it's feeding time. They're over, that's Yellow over there barking like crazy. That's what she does. She knows when it's feeding time. She'll start barking, and she won't hush till I feed her. But yeah, we checked on the piggies, see how they was doing, and shearing that little black sheep. But hope y'all enjoy, and we'll catch you on the next one.